Move over casual dating, hookups, and situationships. The new it thing in Gen Z relationships is Nato dating. Now, before you jump to conclusions, Nato stands for not attached to an outcome, which means you don't worry too much about where this relationship is going. Instead, you just focus on having fun where you are. We're not promoting this trend. If you think it might be good for you, you can try it. And if you think this is something that you cannot do, so be it. Gen Z believes that Nato dating is more freeing, opening up a lot of possibilities, and they feel it's a chance to truly discover themselves. This trend emerged last year in a year-end swipe report by Tinder. Most of the young adults using the relationship goals feature on Tinder said that they were either open to exploring or they were still figuring it out. So this approach allows them to put themselves out there and become the authors and main characters in their own love stories. You know that saying, it's not about the destination but the journey and the company? I guess that is what Gen Z daters are championing with this trend. Here's how it goes. You meet somebody, there are sparks in the air, butterflies in your stomach, and of course, you're very excited. But that is where it stops. You only focus on the honeymoon phase of the relationship instead of burdening yourself with the pressure of expectations that usually come with traditional relationships. And if it doesn't work out, then you have no problem in walking away from it without any bitterness. Come to think of it, Carpe Diem would be a good tagline for this modern love trend. Relationship experts said that doing it for the plot, which is just another name for this approach, encourages young singles to be more open to new experiences that they probably wouldn't have done otherwise. We're not promoting this trend. If you think it might be good for you, you can try it. And if you think this is something that you cannot do, so be it. Here are some benefits that they said Nato dating could have. You are more mindful while choosing a partner and while pursuing the relationship. Because you're mindful, you'll also take a break whenever you feel things are getting too toxic for you, or even if you just don't feel it anymore. Most people usually overlook this aspect in the craze to find the one and then face disappointment later. Plus, you will also think objectively about how compatible you are with somebody and only see those with whom you can have meaningful experiences. Another good thing about this is that there is no overlapping of personal life and dating life. Nato dating will not hamper your self-growth because no matter what happens in your love life, you will always prioritize yourself. If your love life is good, then great. And if it's not, Khel Khatam Dukaan Band, you add a new story to your memory box and just move on. Also, according to research, people are usually happier when they feel that happiness can come from different sources, romantic or otherwise. That there are different options and you're not just tied to one. This makes you more confident, and in a way, this also makes it easier to be single because you know that your love life does not revolve around one person. All this being said, let's establish that Nato dating is just an approach to how you can start a relationship and not how it should continue for a lifetime. We're not promoting this trend. If you think it might be good for you, you can try it. And if you think this is something that you cannot do, so be it. To each their own, right? Also, remember this. Just because you're not attached to an outcome does not mean that you don't let yourself get attached at all, or that you ignore any romantic feelings that you develop for somebody. This also shouldn't be an excuse to run away from commitment or intimacy. The whole point of this is only that you step into the dating scenario with a healthy mindset and don't complicate things for yourself. And this will only work if it's a choice made from a space of self-awareness and self-care, not blindly. At the end of the day, we all want to be in happy, lasting relationships. So this is just one approach to that. What do you think of this new shift in the world of dating? Let us know in the comments below.